Alright, I should be live again. So the quest for his loot is on the other side of the world. So we're not going to worry about that right now. But hopefully when we find his loot, we'll be able to find him again and he'll join us. Because I like his ideology. It really follows along the same line as my own. Lily, go away. You already caused enough trouble over here, girl. You already caused enough. Seriously, go away. Go lay down. Hello, Imperials. Pay no mind to the high elves in the road. They were bandits. What is this place? Don't know. Doesn't matter right now. Hello.
I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order my guards to attack.
Don't much care for your tone, sir. Don't much care for your tone.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors.
Yeah, I don't care about all that.
We've got what it takes. Our headquarters is in Solitude.
Valkyrie is this direction. Probably what I'll do is when I reach Valkyrie, I'll be looking for an inn, and I'll be staying in the inn, and I'll be calling it because I need to eat some food. I'm getting really hungry. Who are these people? That guy looks like he's got some pretty wicked armor on. Gray skies loom on the horizon. Hello, what are you wearing?
Speak, elf.
Speak.
Kinda like your armor, man. What do we got here? I see dead bandits. Whoa. God, it scares the crap out of me when you summon. And actually, I only had to do that recital thing one time. And it remembers it multiple times, so... It's saved now, it's stored, the recital is, so... I only have to change it whenever I need to add a third spell to it. Other than that, it's automatically casting. So let's make sure that it's still casting stone flesh. Yep. That is an awesome... I love it. That's fantastic. Absolutely love it. I need to get enough mana to use Wolfpack with it. Because I think Wolfpack probably would be better than the skeleton. Catalog of weapon enchantments? Nice. Take that. Yeah, it's very nice. I, wasn't too sure about it at the start, but I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you want your reactive abilities to, else you have to stop and go into your menu and cast them, and then you have to use mana potions to refill. Whereas this, I have them stored, and if I go into combat, they'll automatically cast for me, which is awesome. Okay, where is Valkyrie? Here's Falkreath. Hello.
Did you see a dog out there?
No, I didn't. What sort of dog?
I don't know really. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Fair enough, will do. Alright, well, we're gonna get out of the rain. We'll worry about talking to the blacksmith tomorrow. And, Dead Man's Drink, that sounds like an inn.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm
This is a
drinks,
local
warm
favorite
beds.
and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, did you need something? Keep a song in your heart to ward off the gloom.
Let's go ahead and perform for these people. Ooh, you don't sound too good. Are you alright?
That's a question I have asked myself for weeks now. Am I alright? Will she be alright? Was it wrong to come here?
Why, what's wrong?
I'm sick. It would be fine if it was just a cough, but, well, my body hurts so much I can barely walk. And those are the good days.
Brace yourself, I'm about to hit you with a healing spell.
That's kind of you, but there isn't a spell in the School of Restoration that's been able to cure me.
I really like your
I know now it's my destiny to die. That's why Archaea guided us here.
Can't be sure it's the god's will. You should fight to the very end.
Oh, I know. My faith wasn't always as strong as it is now. In fact, I almost gave up on the Divines altogether.
Are you staying in Falkreath?
Yes, I plan to stay here with my daughter until Archaea bid me leave. I've already arranged for a plot of land, away from the trees, where the stone faces east.
Sounds like a wonderful spot.
Thank you. It's funny, when they told me about the grand cemetery at Falkreath, I was so worried it might be too large. I feared Henrietta wouldn't be able to find my headstone. But when we got here, I was relieved. The graveyard is so cozy, and the priest is a kind man.
Well, you sound ready.
I am. I was afraid to die before, not knowing what would become of my daughter. I thought she would end up lost and alone, a child few people noticed and nobody wanted. Now my heart is filled with more trivial concerns, and I often forget how lucky I am to have them.
What sort of concerns do you have?
I am worried she'll forget me. She's just a child, and the memories she has now will soon be replaced. I know when she's older, she'll remember Indara as her real mother. It's wrong to think so, but it almost makes me jealous. I just want to be a part of her life, even when I'm gone.
Is there anything you can do to help her remember?
Well, these last few days I've tried to tell her all the little things, the stuff she won't understand until she's older. How to brush her hair, how to tell when a man lies, the perfect recipe for apple cabbage soup. I thought if I showed her all the little things, the big things would speak for themselves. She wouldn't have to wonder how much I loved her. Yet, when I talk to her now, all my words float by like dandelion clocks on the wind.
You know, you could write her a letter to her future self.
By the Divines. Why didn't I think of that? That's a wonderful idea. Thank you, stranger.
Glad to help.
I think Runil has a quill and paper he keeps for his journal. I'm gonna get started right away. And if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a small favor. I know she'll be in good hands with Indara and Matthews, but if you could look in on her from time to time, make sure everything's all right, I'd appreciate it.
Not a problem.
Truly, the Divines must have sent you to answer my prayers. Thank you again, so much.
Rest in peace when you do. Alright, dude,
What can I do for you?
take a break. I'm gonna
Sure.
play.
My voice could use a rest.
Hello.
I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil, only to have it track me down again in Skyrim.
Any rumors floating about?
Here, take a look at this.
Warning to travelers. Anything else?
Here, take a look at this.
Moss Mother Cavern. What? Any rumors?
Folks have gone missing the past few weeks. Word now's that our hunters are gone too.
Uh-oh.
Say, if you're traveling, could you keep an eye out for them? Valder and his men, I think they were after Bear up north.
Oh, sure. I'd like to perform here.
Of course. You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
Alright, what were those books she gave me? Moss Mother Cavern. Spriggans and bears have been seen taking refuge in Moss Mother Cavern. Hunters should take extra care when entering the cave. Okay. To whom it may concern, there have been some rumors of a former blade living in a camp near Peakshade Tower. Recent reports have also told of Thalmor Justicars slaughtered on the road to Falkreath. Anyone traveling near the old tower should proceed with caution. I left some Thalmor Justicars dead on the road
Hear
on the
any
way to
juicy gossip in
Falkreath.
town? Be sure to share it with me.
Alright, so I'm gonna
The
play.
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to hide.
Yeah, I don't think they were really talking about me. They must have been talking about another incident. I wish they were talking about me, though. That'd make me feel good. Alright, so we're going to play... What number should I play? What number? What number? What number? Emily is going to be the singing, do the singing, so... Number 4? Alright, Emily.
Thing has not happened for
Join
hundreds
us.
of years.
Drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of oppression is now nearly done.
With the freaking Thalmor dancing behind me. I should kill her. I didn't even know she was there. Oh.
I'm done
With
shouting.
our blood and our steel, we
Does
will
this place serve
take
milk?
back our home.
Order me your
Alright, I guess Lydia's singing.
Oh, hail to Ulfric, you are the High King. In your great honor we drink and we sing. We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives.
I love the
And when
mask. I truly
Sovngarde
do.
beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. Children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of drink to our youth, to the days come and gone. For the age of oppression is now nearly done.
Good job, Lydia. Good job. Well sung. Well sung.
At some point, we should hire Tekla on here. If she could just spend less time serving Dengir.
I wish I could afford to pay you both, Nari. I really do. Well, I wouldn't complain if we could string together a few sunny days now and then.
Hey, I'm with you on that, but I'm done performing.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
All right, thank you.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Oh, that's too kind. Too kind.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
All right, thank you. Why is dude sleeping in my bed? There's a dude sleeping in my bed. And there's a dude standing in my room.
The Civil War, it's bad for Skyrim. Let's hope it ends quickly. Dragonborn. I always heard the legends in my childhood, but we always thought they were fairy tales. But they're true.
Are you Marcus Janus? You wanted to see me about Helgen?
Oh, bless the divines, you came! Well met, and welcome. We have much to discuss. Will you tell me, what happened at Helgen?
You already know Helgen was attacked by a dragon. Have you ever seen one?
Well, no, now that you mention it.
I doubt any civilians made it out of there alive. The place, it was laid to waste.
Then it's as I feared. My brother and his family are lost. Gods damn it all. I'd hoped for better news.
Even if they did survive the dragon attack, bandits, I'm sure, killed them for sure.
Yes, I've heard the fort is full of them. But appearances can also be deceiving. If I'm right, these are no bandits at all. I have it on good authority there is a man known only as Val inside the keep. He's the leader of a small group of mercenaries, for lack of a better term. Their aim is to kill Thalmor wherever they're found.
Ooh, I like that.
That they've come out of hiding is beyond mysterious. They're insurrectionists. A resistance movement, if you will.
Insurrectionists, and, you know this man?
His name is Valerius Tiberius Artoria. We served for many years together in the Imperial Legion, as captains under Titus Mede II during the Great War.
Fair enough.
He was a good man in those days, an honorable man. Then the Aldmeri invaded, and murdered his wife, son, and daughter in cold blood.
I wish I could afford to pay you both, Nari.
They murdered his family? I can sympathize. Tell me more, please.
They marched them down the streets of the Imperial City and tortured them until they were dead, right in front of the Imperial Palace itself. They said, "Let it be known that any family members of Imperial officers found anywhere else in the province would receive a similar fate." There were many such atrocities committed by those wretched maggots within those walls, and even more unspeakable tragedies in the rest of Cyrodiil. We were under orders to flee the city for Skyrim when they invaded. We left our people, our families, defenseless. Most did not survive. The few that did make it out of there were scattered as refugees throughout the rest of the province. The plan was to regroup here in Skyrim, rest and resupply our forces, and return to the Imperial City to retake it. That took almost a year. Surely you know the history. If not, this book will help you understand a little of what we went through.
Alright, so, what happened to the city?
When we finally returned to the city, there wasn't much left. We split our forces, and I led the charge from the southern waterfront district, while Valerius attacked from the west. March right down to the main gate and knock on the door, he said. The man had guts, that's for sure. After we retook the city, he started to change. He knew his family was gone, but when he learned that they were tortured in the streets, he went mad and vowed to avenge their deaths. He started conducting covert operations that were unknown even to me, his closest friend. He took a handful of his most loyal men and began assassinating Aldmeri officers and diplomats, wherever he could find them. Of course, all of this was
can
without
appreciate
knowledge or
that.
consent from our commanders. When they were caught, well, let's just say justice was swift. But the Aldmeri feared making a martyr out of him, as they knew the people were aware of his family's torture and murder.
Well, they obviously didn't execute him.
No, but under pressure from the Thalmor, Titus locked him and his men away in the Imperial prison for the rest of their lives. Soon after, I decided my service had come to its end and retired from the Legion. But you don't get to be a captain and not accumulate a few favors.
Let me guess, you helped him escape?
Well, yes and no. I wasn't actually involved in the operation, but a young lieutenant who served under me was stationed there after I retired.
Fair enough.
And he found an ancient passage out of the prison that had long been forgotten about. We always heard the stories about it from ages ago, but none of us believed they were true and dismissed them as fairy tales. But they were true, and Lieutenant Buckingsley found the passage.
Nice.
So, on a dark and stormy night, Buckingsley quietly slipped a key into Valerius' cell and created a diversion, which bought Val enough time to escape.
Alright, so what happened, and what about his men?
They went straight away to Hammerfell to join the Red Guard rebellion against the Aldmeri Dominion.
That's a good idea.
It was rumored a secret brotherhood who called itself the Keepers of Hatu was formed after the signing of the Second Treaty of Stros Makai. Most people passed these rumors off as baseless gossip, but the name Hatu always had intrigued me.
What intrigued you about it?
Hatu was the mountain where the Red Guard hero Frandar Hunding and his sword singers made their final stand against the armies of Hera. It was a bloody battle in their history, but their victory led them to a new land they named Hammerfell, which began the modern-day Red Guard Society. Here, I brought a few of my old books along, just to refresh my memory. Perhaps you'd like to study them, if you're interested in history. You may read them at your leisure.
Alright, thank you, I will.
Where were we? Oh, yes, the name is a metaphor, meant to imply a final stand, much the same as the one Frandar made at Hatu Mountain. It was also widely known that this brotherhood was made of all races, all united in a singular cause under the banner of the hammer and anvil.
Defeat the Thalmor, right?
Yes, I see you've been listening. Not only defeat them, though. That
Hey,
would not be
Tankor.
enough.
How long was it not working?
Cleanse Tamriel of the Thalmor and their racist Aldmeri Dominion forever.
10 minutes or so? So what makes you think that Valerius is involved with this group?
Yes, interesting, isn't it? I've heard the name Valerius Artoria associated with them on more than one occasion. First, who better to lead such an organization than someone as skilled in warfare as he? Second, who better to intimidate your enemy than a legend well known as an assassin of their kind, even if he were dead? And if he is still alive, and his men still serve with him, it seems logical that they would return to Skyrim along with the Thalmor.
That's why I'm here. Yeah, I noticed that the timestamps on the last thing said in chat was about 10 minutes ago, so that was my guess, Tankor. I'm glad that I didn't have to refresh chat. I'm glad it just started working again, though. Alright, so what exactly does this have to do with me then, Marcus?
I need you to go try and talk to Valerius. Reason with him. Tell him Marcus Janus requests a meeting with him. Tell him I'll come to the fort alone. Present company excluded, of course. Give this ring to him. It was his wife's wedding band.
Okay.
If any of his men try to accost you, show it to them and tell them it is a gesture of goodwill from me. They'll give you quarter if they know I sent you. Approach the guards and show them the ring. Tell them Marcus Janus sent you to see Valerius Tiberius Artoria on urgent business. Show them this note with my seal, but tell them it's for Valerius. His eyes only. Please, return to me as soon as you can. I'll prepare to leave and be ready to go when you return. Make haste, young one, and may fortune favor the foolish.
All right.
What can I do for you?
I make a request.
Sure. What can I do for you?
Go sing Ragnar the Red and get out of my bed.
Fine, but bloody tail. I can do that one.
Or you can serenade me to sleep. No, get out of the bed. Told him to go play a song. Alright. I'm gonna get some sleep now. It's 7 a.m. I'm just gonna sleep 3 hours. Maybe 4. We'll sleep 4 hours.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar.
Alright, so let's look at the map real quick before... I need to speak to the Jarl here, and I need to speak... There was another one. Need to speak to the blacksmith. What is that? Find the cause of the disturbances near Peak Shade Tower. Alright, so I need to do that. So I've got a few things to do in Falkreath here. And then I've got something to check out. Actually, it looks like Moss Mother Cavern and Valdir's hunting party are located in the same place. Interesting. So there's that, and then I need to go to Helgen. So we've got quite a few tasks have been added to our log. It's time for breakfast. And it's time for me to finally eat some food myself. So I'm going to be ending the stream for now, guys, and I will be back with more next time. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, and have a great night.